Hello! Here we are.
You're doing another commentary. We haven't forgotten you yet.
Yes, we're doing our very best not to.
Yeah, I always remember you. It's Andrew.
I do a podcast? I forget.
And I bet you guys saw the title of this and were like, what the fudge? Why are they doing this nonsense? Tom and Jerry Back to Oz. Well, I shot myself in the foot earlier this year by saying we're going to try to cover all of Pasek and Paul's musicals before Dear Evan Hansen comes out in September. I'm kind of hoping it gets pushed back for COVID at this point, just so I can fit them in somewhere. This came out the same year they won the Oscar. I think it was right before they won the Tony for Dear Evan Hansen. This is like before they hit big. This is pre-Greatest Showman, pre-all that. They wrote 6 original songs for Tom and Jerry Back to Oz, which is a sequel to a Tom and Jerry Wizard of Oz, where Tom and Jerry are just involved in the Wizard of Oz, and the Wizard of Oz plot goes on, and they get into hijinks as well. I have not watched it. Neither of them. I've seen the first Wizard of Oz. I think I'm going to be all right.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just the Wizard of Oz, but Tom and Jerry are there, I think I can imagine it,
Yeah. We'll see how this goes, kids.
This is literally just the movie. Oh,
and
there's Tom and Jerry,
They're there.
I like that they have to, force Tom and Jerry into even the plot of this.
Remember the first movie? Not even that. Remember the first Tom and Jerry movie that was asking, remember the original Wizard of Oz?
I have to stop asking, because there's just never going to be an answer. Tom and Jerry are just here. Tom and Jerry are just here.
Andrew, that is the first hill you gotta get over. Let alone a sequel to The Wizard of Oz, where we also just start off with Somewhere Over the Rainbow again.
New Tom and Jerry content, they have no idea what to do with the characters, because they're always, friends. It's always Tom and Jerry, but they just kind of chill. And it's that's not what anyone watched Tom and Jerry for?
Jason Alexander! What? What? Who does he play? Pasek and Paul, the reason we're here. Come on.
Yeah.
So this is our second I Want song? Because we already had Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
No, Somewhere Over the Rainbow was a nostalgia song.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the eggs our hens lay for a month, for free.
Yuck! I can't stand eggs. Mr. Tabby Cat.
Isn't not liking eggs the thing that the other guy in Return to Oz did? Or is
is he gonna be the Gnome King? Oh, what if he turns out to be the Gnome King?
I'm fine with Jason Alexander being the Gnome King.
If that's what happens, I'm gonna be actually pretty happy with this.
Holmes, followed by the Gnome King.
What caused Jason Alexander to decide to be in this?
They wrote him a paycheck, and he's like, all right.
How big was the paycheck? It must have
Probably
been...
not big. At this point in the real movie, we were already in Oz.
But I can do this. I know it. Oh, won't you let me try?
Why do you have to get the fucking pets' permission?
You definitely don't need permission from Tom and Jerry.
Maybe Toto. Toto has more authority than them.
Could you drive us to the fair, please?
Whoa, Nelly!
I feel like this was a mistake.
They're probably worthless here.
Emeralds, Chief? Well, aren't you?
Ooh!
Hey!
Hey! I'm enjoying the song already more than the others.
A meager fee to come with me and sample something sweet. Oh.
They were like, remember Friends on the Other Side? Let's do that. I like how no one in the background is moving. He froze time.
He's froze. Maybe it's a picture. No, it's not a picture. Okay.
They're going for a Cab Calloway, Minnie the Moocher kind of thing here, but they aren't dedicating to it at all. I want more of that. Can't we have a movie about this guy?
Guy who just really wants emeralds.
Emeralds, Chief? Presto! Rainbow poppies! The national flower of Munchkinland!
I kind of got the impression that Oz was there, but he didn't really even know what the heck was going on.
He fortified himself. Bunker Boy, the original Bunker Boy.
They're just destroying the state fair. How many people are they going to kill? Well, I mean, I'm going to say that a lot of people just died at the state fair.
Yeah,
to
save what? Oz from having a different shitty ruler?
What's mine is mine. I'm the king.
from the same composers as The Greatest Showman and La La Land and Dear Evan Hansen and Dogfight.
Imagine if The Greatest Showman had starred Jason Alexander instead of.
Fuck yes! Give me that movie!
Is it just me, or is it like embarrassing that Tom and Jerry are in this and Droopy Dog is in this? It's like they're just trying to keep these characters relevant, even though they're not.
Apparently, these movies sell. The Willy Wonka one, the original Wizard of Oz one, they sold really well, apparently. We're finally in Oz, guys. We made it. I like how
What's the minute mark here?
Too. 40 minutes.
Oh, so like basically halfway in, we're finally in Oz.
I need you to stall them, as only a jitterbug can.
We getting the jitterbug?
We're
Fred.
finally gonna get the scene that we all wanted in the original Wizard of Oz.
We finally get what we needed.
The bats and the bees and the breeze and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So be
That rascal!
Do you think they just had this song and they're like, this will fill time?
Yes, I think that's exactly it. Andrew, I think you hit it right in the head. Like, I can imagine the director on the commentary. Some of you may not know this, but this was originally supposed to be in the 39 film, but they cut it.
Which means that this is automatically good.
But we thought we had a really good opportunity to bring it back, so we did.
Also, we had to fill like 5 minutes of time to get this to an hour 20.
Yeah, we did not have enough story, if you'd believe it.
If you believe it.
What is their plan? What's going on?
Did they literally just sneak into the place that they were gonna get brought as a prisoner anyways?
Yeah, that's literally what we just happened. That's why I was very confused.
oh my, oh my, oh my. Let's kiss this cat goodbye.
This is bad. In like a really boring way.
I don't, like, this is like unwatchably bad.
But what about all the people?
They're welcome to come below as my slaves.
Wow, this is the plot of Space Jam. Challenge them to a basketball game. I just feel myself slowly becoming less human the more this goes on.
Please, your wizardship. We were only following orders.
That's what the Nazis said.
Gotta go to the firing squad anyways. Imagine if this is a child's first introduction to the Wizard of Oz was the first movie. Like the first Wizard of Oz Tom and Jerry movie, and they just think that's what the Wizard of Oz is.
You bring up the Wizard of Oz and they're like, oh, with Tom and Jerry?
No, they try to watch the original and they're like, I miss Tom and Jerry.
I wish Tom and Jerry were here. I just want this to end.
It'll never end, Andrew. As soon as it's over, it just starts over again. We're trapped in this ever-living hell together. Man, imagine the act that fucking Gallagher's gonna have after this. I wonder what gag we're gonna end on with Tom and Jerry. I wonder what hilarious gag, whether we'll laugh.
It's gonna Tom gets beat up by a big cock.
That's how a pussy should get it. Stop acting like Toto was involved in this whole thing. And of course, in Tom and Jerry, we end on Dorothy.
That was terrible.
That was god awful. Like, I feel like I've lost like a couple years of my life watching that. I have slowly degraded in my seat.
Cheese rating. I'm gonna give it like a Tom and Jerry little, like one of the little cartoon cheeses that Jerry eats. I don't know.
One of the worst things we've watched for this show, even
honestly, the only thing I can even think to compare it to is Muppet Wizard of Oz, which was somehow
Which is
also
better.
terrible for like the same reasons, but it is better. Return to Oz is like an actual movie that's good, and you could just watch that instead. So just yeah.
yeah, but where's Tom and Jerry in that?
Oh shoot, you're right.
But my cheese rating is mild yellow cheddar cheese from Alma Creamery in Kansas City. I like the Affair song though. I think I might actually listen to that again.
Thanks for
All right.
watching.
Love you
Go
guys.
enjoy your lives.
Yes, you have life to live.
Remember,
now.
you don't ever have to watch that again.
No place like Nome. All right, guys.